All right, guys, as you can see, the car is loaded, and we are doing something stupid and awesome. So we swapped the motor in the E36, got it all running good. It's freaking primo now, but we're going to be trading it for something that I'll have to show you later. But it is a long ways away. We're in Portland, Oregon, and we're heading over to Boise, Idaho. So we're getting an early start. Babysitter's here hanging out with the kid. Appreciate you, Chrissy. And then we're gonna mob all the way there. I'll get some footage. We're gonna pick up Matt on the way, so we'll catch up with Matt. All right, peace. The old wait to start light. Here we go. Oh yeah. We're gonna let her warm up a little more, but we got places to go.
Ryan Little.
Yoga.
Ryan Little.
Yoga.
Wendy's. All right, guys, check it out. We got this thing freaking ended up trading. Things are ripper. It's pretty bouncy on the coilovers. It's pretty bad. Here it is. Sorry about the wind noise. It's pretty windy out here, but let me wipe the camera off. There it is. The old Subaru WRX. Runs pretty good. The coilovers are terrible. They're super bouncy. So I'm gonna try to get some Lawrence springs, swap on there. He said it's running like 18 pounds of boost, which is freaking rowdy. So we're probably gonna turn that down just so it stays stock. What the heck's going on over here? Diesel pump's kicking off. Check this out. Pretty clean interior. It's got a little tear right there. Back seats are pretty good. Check out under the hood. Boom! My first Subaru. It's got an STI intercooler on it. Has a downpipe, catless downpipe. Has an intake on it, and it supposedly has a tune. He said it's making 18 pounds of boost. So he said on the Mustang dyno, it dynoed at 255 horsepower at the wheels, which is insane. But he said it might need a retune because in Idaho, he said it was tuned in Oregon, and Idaho it's cutting out. So we didn't really get on it too hard. I got on it a little bit, but yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'll probably, film changing some stuff on it, kind of keep you guys in the loop for it. Yeah, it should be a good time. So hope you guys like it. See if it starts day one. Premium. What an asshole. Hey guys, we are out here working on the Subaru. As I said before, the thing rides absolutely horrendous. I can't stand it anymore. I've driven it to the gas station to put fuel in it because it was empty. And then I've driven it around a little bit and it's just insane. I got a little girl and I want to take her ride, I want to take her drive around in it. And the car is just super bouncy, so we're going to put the stock suspension back on. I have plans to buy lowering springs and maybe some KYB adjustable shocks in the future. But as of right now, we're just going to put it back to stock. And it's going to look terrible, but it's going to ride a million times better and I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm actually like driving it. So, yeah, I'm just going to throw some clips in here. So there's a million videos on YouTube on how to do suspension on these old Subarus. But you got to pull the seat out. It's 2 bolts, 2 12s. And then there's 4 down here. The old Milwaukee. Put in work. And then you gotta lift it up, I think. Pull it out. There we go. And there's the tops. Right there and right there. And then get those loose and we'll knock out the bottoms. All right, got the wheel off. Just 2 bolts down here. And then those bolts and that thing will come right out of there. Get out of there. Well, an hour later and she's done. Not super crazy tall, but not bad at all, I think. The old ones were definitely blown out. They're definitely super cooked, but I just rolled it back and forth, so it might have to settle a little bit, but we're gonna have to get alignment eventually. Some of the tires are bad. When we do the lowering springs and struts, we'll do alignment on it and put some tires on it. And check this beast out. Homie just traded for this. Pretty sick. Got the M3 bumper mirrors, the Vaders, the M3 rear wing. I think it's got an M3 bumper on it on the rear. It's hard to see. Yeah, it looks like it does. Pretty sick car. Needs a head gasket, we think. Has a ZF though, since it's a 328. Needs some subframe bushings and stuff. But this is Matt's car. I'm not sure what the plan is. Like, obviously he's gonna fix it, but I don't know if he's just gonna keep it and daily it, or if he's gonna trade it off or make it a drift car. Probably not make it a drift car, but you never know. But anyways, the front is what, 3 bolts, 2 bolts in the bottom. I mean, it took an hour to swap it over, so these are the old ones. They're max speeding rods. And they are juiced up. I don't feel comfortable selling them to anyone, so we're gonna throw them away. Trash. But that concludes the old Subaru. We rocked the stock suspension for a minute, and then you know, we'll update you when we start doing some little mods to it. I'm gonna weld the exhaust back on because they literally chop sawed the muffler off. It's actually right here. So they chop sawed the muffler off, so we're gonna tack it, weld it. I'll unbolt it, weld it back up. And then I did find some doors for about 150 bucks. So these doors, they're clean. They don't match the car, obviously. So I found some that do match. So we'll probably pick those up, swap those over. Might do that this weekend, but yeah. Other than that, we'll catch you guys in the next one. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the Subaru. I've never had one before, like I said earlier, and I'm excited. It rips, so I think it needs a retune, but you know, we'll get there. You know, we'll just baby it around a little bit, mess with it here and there, do some maintenance stuff, some oil changes, and I guess I'll take you guys along for the ride if you guys care. Well, took it on the first drive, and thing freaking, I'm old because it drives so much better. It's so smooth. Primo. I actually don't mind driving it now. I drove it like 20 minutes from my house, and it was bad. It was bad. My buddy Matt can vouch for it because he came over and helped a little bit last night. It took like an hour, swapped everything over. Premium. I'm really glad I did it. And yeah, we'll start saving some money for some lowering springs and some freaking sweet shocks. So, yeah. All right, guys, we got the muffler welded back on. Someone had just chopped it off, and so they threw it in here, and it's a little loud in the car. Kind of vibrates this, you know, stuff inside, and I don't want my kid going deaf, so you know, me, I'm fine with. But we welded it back on, so check it out. Looks pretty good. It's a MagnaFlow, but someone sawzalled the rubber mount, and there's a bolt. So I put a new rubber mount on there. Had to weld it, but I just booger welded it back on. I didn't even unbolt it, so got her going. See what she sounds like. I feel like it sounds the exact same, but it's quieter in the car, so what can you do? I'm gonna run to I gotta run some parts, so I'm gonna run to the car wash, and I'll wash this thing up, and we'll see what it actually looks like, because it's just dirty.